Welcome to our KPC Daily Devotional. Let's read from the Gospel of John, chapter 21, the verses 18 through 19. Jesus is speaking with Peter and says, "Very truly I tell you, when you were younger, you used to fasten your own belt and go wherever you wished. But when you grow old, you will stretch out your hands and someone else will fasten a belt around you and take you where you do not wish to go." He said this to indicate the kind of death by which he would glorify God. And after this, Jesus said to him, "Follow me." Let me share with you this morning another devotional from a forthcoming third volume of what I call my dog devotionals, entitled The Social World of Fleas. And this is a devotional, Michaela Takes the Lead. We have a new puppy in the house, a black and silver female schnauzer named Michaela. She's housebroken, playful, chews on everything. She's also heart-meltingly cute. And she knows it. And being a schnauzer, she's extremely determined and stubborn. She wants her way. Now, Michaela follows us everywhere. She feels safer when she's close to one of her people and is curious about what we might be up to, so she tags along. But she is easily distracted and will stop to chew on something or run off after butterflies or bumblebees. Eventually, she'll remember we were going somewhere and bounces along hurriedly to catch up. She follows as it suits her. I'm trying to get her used to being on a lead. Dog trainers call it a lead. You probably know of it as a leash. On the lead, I can guide her where we need to go, quickly if need be. I can take her through areas she doesn't like to go to in order to get someplace better on the other side. I can steer her away from roadways and cars. If a hawk were to try to snatch her, I have a line on her to yank her to safety. Michaela needs to be on the lead. But Michaela does not like the lead. The weight and lie of the leash across her shoulder bothers her. She does not like to be tugged anywhere, however gently. She will crane her neck around and grab the leash with her teeth and chew on it, or hold it proudly as she leads herself. Michaela will follow at her own pace and on her own terms, but she does not like to be on the lead. When Jesus called his disciples, he said simply, "Follow me." At the time, he meant it literally. Jesus was walking from place to place, and they were supposed to fall in behind and follow him. That has become our model for Christian discipleship. You know, I have decided to follow Jesus. No turning back, no turning back. But following Jesus is only the starting point. Jesus wants us to be on the lead, alert and listening for his commands, glad for that tug to move us in the right direction or to pick up the pace. He can yank us out of danger, even dangers of which we're utterly unaware. Like Michaela, I do not like being on the lead. Following suits me because I can pick my own pace. I follow Jesus on my own terms, and if I do not like where he is going, I Well, I don't have to go there. If I'm tired, I can flop down in the shade for a nap instead of pressing on to the destination that He has chosen in His wise timing. Or I can pause and pursue butterflies and bumblebees for a while and tell myself that I'll catch up later, assuming I ever do get around to catching up at all. The key to being an effective disciple and servant of Jesus is not just following Jesus. It is being on the lead, His lead. Once Jesus told Simon Peter, "When you were young, you girded yourself and went where you wanted to go. When you're old, another will gird you and lead you where you do not want to go." Now, the evangelist John took this to indicate that Peter would one day be tied and led away to his death as a martyr. But this word of Jesus can also mean more broadly that when you are young, that is, just a beginner and a novice, you still want to get up and go at your own pace and go where you want to go. Now, when you get old or mature, then someone else will gird you. That is, ties you and leads you where you do not necessarily want to go. When you're young and immature in faith, you follow on your own terms. As you get more mature, you learn to walk on the lead. It's the secret to a faithful and power-filled walk with the Lord. So are you a follower, tagging along behind Jesus when it's convenient? Or when He's leading someplace you want to go to? Do you follow as long as you can pause to explore other things along the way? Or as long as you can choose when and where you want to follow? Are you merely a follower? Or are you on the lead? I wish you a blessed day. Goodbye.